The fact that you so casually enable that tiny minority of cowardly anonymous people who have nothing better to do than cause trouble by generating and promulgating the kind of derisive, contemptuous, LOL, LMFAO, bro, brah, dude comments that would get anyone who dared utter even one of them in person to their targets immediately punched in that mocking, cowardly, self-aggrandizing face.
The more the time goes on, the more it's like, dude, just shut up. Like, go somewhere and shut up, because you're just digging yourself in these holes and ain't nobody really feeling what you're saying. Every time I look up, you on a video crying about something. Like, I even ask people, like, what is this dude always crying about? Because when I first heard about Jordan Peterson, I just kind of briefly saw what he did. I was like, oh, okay, he seems to, make, I guess, kind of decent self-help stuff. And then I kind of looked deeper into it after I heard what people were saying about him. And he's like, we should mandate that a man and a woman get together, like, or what, fixed marriages, and just a whole bunch of weird stuff like that he doesn't need to say. I remember he was at some convention and Charlie Kirk was there with somebody, and he was just like, and Charlie Kirk was like, oh my God, bro, shut up. You can see it all over his face. And that's how it is at this point. It's like, dude, just shut up.
Your platform represents a signal threat to the integrity of the discourse upon which the stability of your country and the mental health of its youth depend.
It wasn't so long ago that I saw him, saying, basically talking about masculinity and how you have to be a monster. You got to be a beast. You got to be rough. And, in a lot of ways, that's true. You got to be tough in this world. So why are you all over the internet crying? What's up with that? Like, are you not representing yourself? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really, and every time I turn my head, it's like all he really doing is talking about transgender people. So it's like, and when I, like see conservatives like having these discussions about transgender people, it's like, y'all think that y'all are having such in-depth, brilliant discussions right now. Like, but you're not. Like, who cares? Like, let people do what they want. Like, we could be discussing, like technology and, new things we can invent, new ways we can organize society. We can be talking about where we've been, our history. We could be talking about evolution. We could be talking about the universe fit. We could be talking about all types of interesting things. And y'all sitting up here talking about, drag shows, like, bruh, who gives this? Who cares, bruh? If you just shut up, then you'd be cool. Cause like honestly, on most of these platforms, like you really gotta you gotta push people's boundaries. You really gotta push it for platforms to knock you off. Instagram be threatening me all the time, and I talk for a living. I talk about people like Jordan Peterson. I talk about all types of things. But they ain't deleting my account. You want to know why? Because I don't say stuff like you be saying, bruh. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're not contributing anything to any type of discussion. Your talking is not aimed towards politics or towards influencers or towards things like how to, I guess your solutions to fixing the dating market isn't like how people should just improve themselves and learn about things. It's like, no, you have to mandate that people, okay, like you clearly ain't got nothing going on with the ladies in the streets. So what do you talk? Like, again, the more, if you really start talking to, listen to what he's talking about with women and stuff, it's like, what? Like, and this dude had sex with 2 people in his life. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's like, you're talking like you have all this experience, but the people who do have experience and who do have wisdom to give, it's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I guess that's why you all over the internet crying.